Hello everybody, and welcome to the Google Training Session 2 video walkthrough for Module 2, Working with Forms. We're going to create a form, add questions, look at some menu options, send out the form, share results, and view summary of responses. If you haven't already done so, please open up Google Chrome and sign into your district Google account. Just like when we were creating a document, we go to Create, and this time we're going to click on Form. In order to title the form, we just click where the untitled form text is and replace that. Any descriptive information we want can be added in the text box, and where it says question title, that's where we're going to write the text of our first question. If you have any help text you would like to add, any information to help respondents fill out the form, you can add that, and then there's a drop down so you can choose the kind of question type. We're going to make this multiple choice, so we have some options. If you want to add other, it gives respondents a chance to add in their own text for their answer. If you want to make it a required question, simply click the box, and then when you're finished, click on Done, and there's my question. If I want to add another question, you can see when you mouse over, it turns yellow. I don't want it to say Sample Question 2, so I click on the pencil to edit, and I add the text for my next question. For this question, I would like a bigger text box, so we click Paragraph, make it a required question, click Done. If you're going to add a question that's very similar to one that you already had, simply mouse over the other question, click on the duplicate icon, and then make your changes. Click Done when you're finished. If you want to add another question, but it's not a duplicate of one you had before, you simply go up to Add Item, choose the type of question you would like, and you can always change the type if you change your mind. We can look over in the corner and see that there's a Save button. If it doesn't say Saved up in the corner, you need to click on that so that it saves your document for you. We're going to look at some of these menu options. If we look up in the gray part at the top, we can see that there's a checkbox next to Required DPS 109 Sign in to view the form. That's the default setting. If you keep that checked, then this form cannot be filled out by parents or community members, for example. Uncheck the box, and anyone can fill it out. If you check the box that allows users to edit responses, that means they can go back at a later date and change their answers. If you like, you can collect respondents' usernames. That is very handy if you're sending this to students. If you are a teacher and you're using the form as a quiz or to collect information, that would be a good time to check that box. The next thing we're going to take a look at is where it says Theme. When you send out your form, it doesn't look like this. It looks much prettier, and you have a lot of different themes you can choose from. Simply click the one you like. You'll get a preview. If you want to keep it, click Apply. If you don't, click Cancel. Click another one. See if you like it, and that didn't load all the way. Click Apply, and we'll see what that looks like in a live view in just a minute. Before we do that, we can share with our Google Plus circles. We can email the form. Just like when you're adding people for sharing, you can start typing in names. You can also choose from your contacts. You can include the form in the email so it's embedded. They won't even have to open a link in order to fill that out for you. When you're ready, click Send. See responses. Here's where we have a chance to see behind the scenes. If we click Summary, we have no responses, so there's nothing to summarize. Go back to Edit. If we click on Spreadsheet, here are my questions, and we can see that there's no data there because nobody has filled out the form. And we can tell just by looking because there's a 0 right next to the form. So let's say you want to add some more questions or you want to edit the ones you have. Simply click on the Form menu, click on Edit Form, and it takes you back to that same edit view that we were in before. If we click on Send Form, that gets us back to that same email option. If we click on Go to Live Form, here's where we see the pretty version. And if you would like to send the link in an email, you can simply copy the URL and paste it into your email message. The last thing we're going to do is share this form with others. Just like with the document, we click on Share. The default setting is that it's private. Like with documents, we can change who gets to see it and what they get to do with it. We can add individual people by typing in their names, choosing from contacts, notify them if we choose, add a message if we want to, and we'll just cancel that for now. So you can share editing rights and the ability to view responses with anyone in our domain, dps109.org sign-in. But the form itself can be filled out by anyone. I hope that gives you enough information to get started on Module 2 tasks. Thank you for watching.